I'm going to show you how to make money online with a Genspark and start your own side hustle. Genspark is a big trend right now where everyone's using it to make money online. It's an AI tool. And more importantly, I'm going to show you everything step by step so you don't miss any information in this video. And you won't need to go and create a complicated website or anything like that. No coding in this tutorial. But before we get into this tutorial, I must stress I'm making no income claims. I have no idea if you can make money from this because I don't know your experience. And also there are links in the description that I could potentially get kickbacks from if you make a purchase. Let's get into this tutorial and I'll show you how to make money online with Genspark. All right, guys, so a large portion of people who watch my content, they've searched online how to make money, how to start a side hustle, etc. But the most common question that I get and that I've gotten over the last kind of 8 years of being on YouTube is what is a simple way to make money? Doesn't need to be full-time, just for some extra money. Now, the reason why is because most people have a job and they don't have the time to work full-time online right now. And they want to make just a little bit of extra money on the side just to pay their bills or whatever they want to do with that money. And they don't really have much time after work to do that. So they want a really simple way to make some money. So I'm going to show you a few ways in this video and kind of what it looks like real quick. I'll just kind of show you this is that you've got these pools of people online. You're going to have a large pool of people who are really only interested in making money online with like a side hustle, right? So that's going to be this pool here. So majority of people watching my videos are going to be people who only really have time to do some sort of side hustle on the weekends or after work, and it might eventually turn into something full-time. That's fine. And then there's a smaller portion of people who are either have the time or the because it does take a little bit of work. They have the time or they have the knowledge to actually do it full time at this point in time. Because when you're first starting online, you're not going to know much about making money online. So these people down here are probably going to be looking for more advanced ways, like maybe building an e-commerce brand or a big affiliate marketing brand or a big YouTube brand or something like that. And they're willing to do it full time eventually. But if you're just in this pool right here and you're wanting to just start something super simple and just get your foot in the door online and just get some money coming in, then this is the video for you. All right, guys, so the first thing you want to do for this tutorial is you want to go and sign up to a website called Genspark Super Agent. The reason why we're using this is because it has everything we need for this particular tutorial. It's an all-in-one tool. You don't need to go and use heaps of different stuff to make this work. Now, I'll quickly go over exactly what this is and most of the features for us here just before we use it so you can understand what it actually is. But essentially, you can use this to create a lot of stuff. Like you can do super agents, AI slides, AI sheets, AI documents, AI developer, AI designer, photo genius, clip genius, AI podcasts, AI chat, AI image, AI video, deep research, fact check, all sorts of stuff, right? You can do a lot of stuff with this. It's like your personal super agent that you can use to do this side hustle or make money online. And if we actually click all agents, it might show some more extra ones here. I'm not too sure, but it gives you more detail on what what some of these agents do. That actually doesn't look like all of them there. That might have been advanced agents. And then we've got some basic agents as well down here. But you can go through, you can have a look and you can see what this actually does for you. All right, but none of that really matters because you guys want a super simple way just to make some extra money. So what I would recommend you do is click on AI image and Nano Banana here. And down below, it has these things called quick apps. And these are apps that have already been created that we can quickly use to do a specific task. So for example, we'll just use a real basic one here. Let's say we want to remove an image from a background. I'm going to upload this image of a person. So we can see that it's probably going to remove it quite easily because the background is blurred. So it's actually got it can actually see there's a big difference between the background and the actual person. But we can use this to remove the background, and it looks like it's doing it fairly quickly here, and we've removed the background. And you can also see, if we go back to this here, there's other ones as well. So we have background remover, magic eraser, and image unblur, and AI try on. So I'm actually going to write all of these down, and then I'll show you how you can actually make money with these. So we've got image, so we've got background remover. We had unblur, And then we had the AI try on. And then the other one, I think, I can't remember what it was. It was the magic eraser, okay? So we'll just say remove object. So what this all means is that we can simply come into Genspark right now. We can use these very simple apps to do a very simple task that doesn't take that long to do. And you might be wondering, yeah, but how can you actually make money? So how can I go and make money with this specific task? And I'm going to show you that right now. All right, before I show you how to make money with this, I just want to test one more thing. So I'm going to click on image, Nano Banana here. And I want to click the magic eraser tool. I want to just test this one out because this one's pretty cool. I assume you're going to be able to remove an image. An object. I've never actually used this one before. So it looks like you can. So let's just say we want to remove this particular person here. We would just go on the outline. Now this is going to be very difficult because she's got curly hair and the object's not really straight. But what you would do is you would make the brush smaller and you'll go along the edges and you'll do a really, really good job. I'm going to do a messy job here just for this tutorial. We'll leave the piece of paper in here. We can take the paper out actually. But basically we're going to remove this female object, this female character here, female person. And we're going to, we'll take the paper out as well. It's going to be really, really bad, but I'm just showing you as an example. We put the brush up. We can now remove a bigger portion as well. And then we bring the brush back down and we can remove the little portion down here. And just for fun, we can like remove a circle here just to show how this actually works, right? And then we click apply. And it's taken a while. That's usually what happens with this AI stuff. And then what it's going to do is it should remove that person and that little spot that we made from the image. Now you can do this on any object. It's a brush tool. So we can remove any object from an image that we have. This is really powerful stuff. You never used to really be able to do this unless you were really good at Photoshop and things like that. All right, so it's completely removed her and it actually did a really, really good job. It took away her hair. It did a much better job than I thought. So I didn't even have to clean up the edges. It didn't remove that little spot, but that's probably fine because it shouldn't have anyway, because it can tell between the background and the person and what we're trying to do. But we essentially deleted that entire person from the image. This is really, really powerful stuff. So how do we make money with this? First of all, what I want you to do is I want you to go and download this. You can use this for free, an app called Allura. What this is going to do is this is going to show us how much revenue specific Etsy shops are making. So if we go to Etsy right now, what we can do is we can see that people are selling services. I put in remove background, but you can put in whatever you want. People are selling photo editing services. If you look right here, this person has 1,000 reviews. And if you take that into account, only around about 5% of people leave reviews. So they have a lot of orders and they do lots of things here. They do background removal, blemish removal, colorize. They do resize photos, swap faces. They do so much stuff, right? So this is one of the most popular ones. We're just going to click on this right now and we can go through and we can see what type of services they offer and their descriptions and things like that. But if you actually take the shop URL, so you click on the shop URL here, and you can do this for any of the other ones, you copy the URL, you put it into this tool right here. I'm not logged in, but you put it into the tool. It's going to tell you exactly how much they are making, and it's going to tell you the exact service that is making them the most money. So this is a really, really good way to go ahead and make money with these AI tools. You can start an Etsy shop offering a service. So this one here, they do background removal. This is mainly background removal because I actually searched that, but photo editing is a service that you can provide. I would recommend starting a photo editing. And we can use, we have our things here. We can do background remover, unblur, AI try on, remove object is going to be a big one. And we can actually use Genspark to create our own apps if we like. So if we click on this, we're obviously not going to do it right now, but what you can do is you can create your own quick app with Genspark. There's lots of tutorials online on how to do that. Now, another way is you can also offer the services on Fiverr. But what I would recommend you do is go to Etsy and start your own custom photo editing service. there are people making money, and people are going to be like, oh, well, no one makes money doing this stuff. They do, because they have reviews. They wouldn't be selling on Etsy if they didn't make any money. And this video is about a side hustle, making a little bit of extra money on top of your job. Look at this one, bestseller, 400 reviews. If they're getting reviews, they're making money, they're selling their service.